Okay, now we have to learn about the front-end development, and I have made this presentation in slide for you, so can you can easily understood about what is front-end development and what are its history, technology, code editor, example, best practices also, career path, timeline, and then quiz also, then resources. Okay. At first, front-end development is the practice of creating a user interface and interactive element of their website or web application. The thing that we are seeing here is the front-end development, and it mainly focus on how user interact with each other, browser, combining design technology and user experience principle to deliver visually appealing and functional interface. Then front-end developer use technology like HTML for structure, CSS for styling, and JavaScript for interactivity to build a responsive, accessible, and permanent web page. For example, when you browse the e-commerce site like Amazon, the product listed button and animation are crafted the user interactivity, designing layout, bottom and the form interactivity, adding dynamic feature like slider and pop-up responsiveness, ensuring the compatibility across all the devices, making site suitable for all, including with those disability. Also, front-end development act as a bridge design and functionality. Now, requires both designing and that basic technical skill. Also, now history. Front-end development has came during the web inspection in 1990. Early website were static HTML page with minimal design. The introduction of CSS in 1996 and JavaScript 1995 transformed the web development, enabling the style layout and interactivity. The 2000s saw the rise of framework like jQuery simplifying the JavaScript tasks. 2010 responsive device driven by mobile users and modern framework like React, Angular, and Vue.js with streamlined complex UI to the front-end development emphasize the performance, accessibility, and progressive web app also. Tim Berners-Lee created the first website in 1990, CSS1 release for styling 2006, jQuery simplified the JavaScript, React launched by Facebook. Okay, to understanding the web technology helps to appreciate the modern tools in their purpose also. Now, core technology used on front end. Okay, HTML define the structure of the using element div, p and form cascaded styling sheet control the visual styling such as color layout and animation. JavaScript like the form validation dynamic content also framework and library we have learned about Angular JS, Vue.js simplifying for complex UI, React. Okay, for instance use component. Okay, master the foundation. Now interactive code editor, front end development. Now we can change text also from here. Now here then see we have here WFFD. Okay, now just make yellow USA. Now we can make this as yellow USA. Okay, you can practice this also. Now here old example for Amazon product page are responsive CSS, interactive filter, JavaScript. Now social media platform also online learning folder. Now best practices use tag like article for better accessibility, responsive design, use CSS, optimize image and minify code, accessibility, add area role. Okay, use Git for collaboration testing also. Now career. You can be as a front-end developer, UI UX designer, full stack web-based performance engineer, also optimize site needed HTML, CSS, JavaScript also. Now the salary in USA is 70,000 to 1,120,000 annually, depending on experience. Build a portfolio project like personal portfolio or Now front-end milestone, we have already discussed about this. Progressive web also. Now this much for today, I think. Just about the milestone. Okay, we have discussed about this. Have a great day. Now you can learn by free code camp also. Camp code again Demi also for resources. Okay, and then just when you click on code academy free code camp books also documentation HTML CSS JavaScript